Good morning, everyone. It's Rachel here, and I'm having so much fun. I thought I'd turn on the camera. It's my day 5. What's it called? 100-day project. So my inspiration today is antique samplers and fashion plates. Well, I don't have the fashion plates, but I'm just using whatever images I have. But I just love the look of them. Let me see if I have another one saved. So this is what the kind of thing that I'm trying to be inspired by. 1780 to 1789. I have a feeling these might be in the Victoria and Albert Museum. So that's my inspiration today. So I just have one open just to give me sort of oomph to keep going, because it's quite hard actually. I've been mucking around because I thought I better give it a go before I turn on the camera. Now I did do one, and what I'm using are my antique letters, and then I've just got bits and pieces printed out from my various kits, like the my Paris kit, some of those kits that I did the last time when I did the 100-day project, where I had different bits and pieces of printed out fabrics, black and white images. I'm using my ephemera kits, the ones where I have my scanned documents and things in as well, and trims. I've got the trims. So I'll show you the first one. It was a bit of a mess, but I'm glad that I tried it first. So basically what I wanted to create was a writing spot, but I used the antique, one of my antique letters, and I just sort of laid it out a little bit like what they look like there, but just, you know, obviously I've got more color happening in mine. But what I did wrong, I think, in my opinion, was I didn't fold it first, because you want to fold it to put it in, or if you're going to send it as a happy mail, you want to fold it. I don't think it really matters about the direction, because you could just look at it like that and then flip it over and then it's a writing. It'll only be a little bit, tiny bit lumpy where the fabric is if someone were to write, sort of thing. So I just, because I folded it wrong, I had to fold that in. Well, I hadn't folded it, that's what I mean. And then I put just an eyelet and a lovely piece of, I think it's a raggy paper. It's from the 1800s. And just a piece of netting sort of lace there, like it's a sample sort of thing. I just think they're a bit of fun. I love all these sort of interactive things. So I have printed up. Oh, where did I put all my printouts? Oh, here they are. So I'll show you all the different things I've printed up. I've printed up some of my antique book pages as well from my kits, and I've on the reverse I've printed out some of the old papers that I felt like if you were to get like one of these types of pens and write over it, you'd still be able to see it. So I printed up a few of those, and I think a couple of letters, but I think they're downstairs because they took forever to print. I printed out one of my very old packs, the trims, and I had done that both horizontally. I had prepared them both horizontally and vertically. So I just printed out the horizontal, very old, that one. And then I printed out my sampler pack because I thought could be fun to have little bits and pieces of embroidery on. And I haven't used that pack for a really long time. I don't know, I might not use all this stuff, but so that's all of that one. But there's lovely bits and pieces to use here and there. And then, yep, that's all the fragments, the sample fragment ones. That's the Paris one. I think that's lovely to use. Oh, actually, that's a good one to have out, actually. I might need some of those images. That's just, that's in one of my kits. I can't remember which. Maybe the Paris one. And that's a sample page as well, so that can be fun to use. You could print these on fabric. They were originally fabric, this one too. Really lovely. So I'm starting on this one. I'm sort of planned it out a little bit because it is a bit of a struggle wuggle. And so, yeah, so let's just have a go. So I've also got I'm in a huge mess here because I've got all kinds of stuff here. I've got some scraps of fabric that have just been flying around to pretend like they're samples. And I think I'm going to trim this one down a bit. I'm going to try and rip it. Yes, and this is I got this from a German lady, and these are vintage. They made Duna covers and things out of them, duvet covers, if anyone wants to say that. And I could put that little pop of colour over there, you see. I did notice that they also had bits and pieces, looked like they'd been done on ledger paper, and then they had bits and pieces of writing on them. So I'm thinking, okay, so this is my photograph. I'm going to put it that way. And, you know, possibly there could be details in the fabric, in the colourful fabric, but she's got a stripy dress on. So I was thinking I might put some ticking somewhere. So let's just rip a bit of ticking. I'll take that stitching off. I'm just going to rip it. It's kind of yellowing too. I forgot that I had this one. I also had this. This came from France many years ago. I've only got bits and pieces of it left, but I felt like the colours weren't quite right. But I like the darker. I feel like that would have been probably something darker. So I'll give it a rip. And I like this faded bit here. I can always use that little piece. I like the faded bit because it's like it's old. So we could have something like that. I don't know, just working it out. Or I could have, where did I throw that little piece? Goodness gracious. I can't see it. Oh, over there. Or otherwise I kind of like the stripy bit on this side, but I could have that there. Let's just see. I kind of liked the pink. I'm thinking I'll put a little bit of script there, and I could put that there. I could move this up a little bit and just have that there. No, I don't want the fabrics both in the same spot. So I'm going to put that there, and I think I'll have this as well. And I'll put even some of Tracy's labels. That's Tracy Fox from Love Junk Journals. Some of her labels that don't have, I was going to put that pink one on here. I liked it over there. So let's start gluing it down. It's just a bit of fun, guys. It's just a different way to create a journaling spot or something fun to send off in Happy Mail. Use up your bits and pieces that are floating around. I mean, these fabrics have been floating around forever. And they're never going to get stitched in. Well, they will get stitched into things, but not all of them. So I really did fancy. I saw Cookie 1949 on Instagram. I love Cookie 1949. I'm not quite sure what her real name is, but she's called Cookie, as in the cookies that you eat, 1949. She does the most amazing stuff. I love her. Hello, if you're watching. I don't know if you watch. But anyway, she's doing Anne Wood. Not Anne Brooks, Anne Wood. Anne Wood is doing the 100-day project. But Anne Wood, and Anne Wood's, a lot of you have done her pin cushion that Sarah showed on our Facebook group. And Anne Wood, I'm using my Giotto glue because it does glue down fabric very well. Anne Wood is doing the 100-day project. She doesn't seem to, I went over to have a look. She doesn't seem to be giving any sort of prompts or saying exactly what she's doing, but she's scrap busting. So I don't think I'll be able to keep up with it. I've got too much on my plate at the moment, don't I? I wouldn't video it anyway, but I might show. I'll maybe share on Instagram the bits and pieces that I do. But I did sit down and stitch some random bits together, and I really liked it. I've been, this fabric is lovely, and I've been putting that in my packs, and I had a little piece left, and I might need to go and grab some more bits before I run out of it. But I stitched that down. It's really pretty, so I'll show you in another video. So I'm going to put that there. And then I need to get another piece of paper. Now my Giotto glue, as you know, is very mush. I haven't bought any more until I finish off this one. So I've just got to be careful, not press too hard. Try and get it everywhere so it all sticks down. And put that on there. I think I'll put it there. So this was just an antique book page that I had from the 1700s. And I did scan it because I do love the fonts on them. And so I'm using that. And we've got another piece of fabric, so we have to use of course it will be a tiny bit lumpy bumpy when you're writing, but you can cope with that, I think, for the fun of it. It's all about the fun. We're all just having fun. So yes, so here we are. This is one of my Pinterest inspirations happening here. Okay, and then I'll show you what the other side looks like in a second. I'm just going to fold that over so I don't get all sticky. I'll just put my ticking down. You know, the ticking could come back because I love ticking. And I've got some Tracy labels flying around somewhere that I haven't cut out yet. Here they are. And I'm going to find one. Like a lot of Tracy's labels, that Tracy Fox Love Junk Journals. These are her botanical ones. Love Junk Journals. There you go. Tracy Fox. These are the random text labels. What was this one? Botanical Specimen Ephemera. So basically I'm just going to look for one. I might take a blue one that I can't read it. I don't want to be able to read it, sort of thing, or that one. So you don't want it to be specific to anything because it's really like a little sampler thing that we're doing. And I've been wanting to be inspired by these. I just love those samplers. I would have died and gone to heaven should I own a book like that, like an original one. Wouldn't you have died and gone to heaven if you owned one? I do have somewhere, I've never showed you, I've got to pull it out, a child's, they call it an imparaticio. And it was from school, and they would learn to, I think it was all different, crochet and knitting. I don't know, I can't remember what's in there. Yeah, crochet and knitting and that sort of thing. I do have that, but nothing like that one with the thing. Now let's just fold this, because this would just tuck in a pocket. And so I'm just wondering, I don't want to cover up the il traduttore. Traduttore means, I think I'll just stick that there. I might use my Giotto just so, because it's going to stick onto the fabric. Means the translator. To whomever is reading, kind of is what it translates to. And then it's, I think it could, no, I don't think it's written in Latin. I was trying to see if it was written in Latin. So that's the back. So that's our little sample for her dress. Okay, I didn't put any trim because it didn't look like there was any trim. So that bit there, it's not too lumpy. It's not too bad. And then I just printed that on the inside. Now you could put a little eyelet there. Do you want a little eyelet there? I don't know. You could put a little eyelet there and what did I want to say, and have something hanging down. I was trying to find my sample. I've lost my sample. My sample has disappeared off the face of the earth. Well, maybe we will put an eyelet there. Let's do that. And I've got those bulby sort of pins, you know, the ones, the garment pins. And I think most of those were sent to me by Wendy. Thank you, Wendy. Oh, actually, that needs to be torn off because it was torn, the page. We don't want, yeah, we want it to be torn like it was originally. And I'm going to put a hole. I'm very awkward today. I'm having an awkward day. Okay, and I'm going to put an eyelet in there. And I think I'll just use these blue ones. I seem to have a lot of those. Oh, I could have used pink. Why don't we? Oh, no, I don't want to use pink. Not that I use the pink too often. I would tend to use these more. Actually, I think I might like pink more. I don't use pink so often. I think I've only got one. Oh, I had that in my hand and it's now flopped back in there. Oh dear. They're not easy to get out of this thing. It is convenient to have them in there because you're just pulling out one box. I just keep it permanently on my table, but sometimes they're a little bit hard to get out. Yes, I think pink is better. Goes better with what we're doing. And okay, I've put that in. Oh, I think that's pretty. I'm glad I decided to put the eyelet on there. You think I'm totally weird doing these things, but I'm having a bit of fun. And I wanted a piece of, where did I put the book page? Too many things. Oh, here's the original. I wanted a piece of that book page because I liked the look of it. Oh, here it is. So yeah, choose a book page. I like the font on this book page. I felt like it, and I might prefer that one. Anyway, we're not going to faff about too much. Not too much faffing is allowed. So I'm just going to tear it down and then I'll decide which side I want to use. So they're little, what are we going to call them? Little sampler journal spots. I think I'll just tear that bit off there. And trying to decide which side do I like. I think that's a bit long, so I think I'll have this side and pin it there. And I'm going to grab a piece of lace. I've got, just a sec. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to find some thin lace. Well, I've got this tea dyed stuff that I bought many years, coffee dyed actually, from Homestead Treasures. I don't even know if she's still on Etsy, but I mean, it's a new lace. And I don't use it too often in my stitching because it's new and I like the old stuff. Maybe, do we want that behind or no, on top? I do prefer the old stuff to the newer laces. I think we all do, probably do. I think I've got a lot more thinner laces downstairs. And I'm just going to grab, oh, look, here's a purpley pinky colour, similar colour to the what's it called, eyelet thing. So you've got to think about it. I'm going to put it through that way, like that. So you need to think about that. So you want the lace on top. So I don't want to stab myself. Push it through there. You don't want to use a really brittle paper. This is a nice strong, and this is a good thing because you can remove it if you don't want to have it there in your journal. But they kind of do sort of sit flat. So that's that one done. It's a bit weird, isn't it? I quite like it. It's quite fun. And then that's on the back. It's a bit sticky. I need to let it dry. I do get glue everywhere. And then inside, you can put a pocket inside. It could be like a little ephemera holder thing. Like you could put, yeah, you could do it on thicker paper. This is just regular copy paper. I'm just going to put that up there so I don't lose it, because I nearly lost my other one. I did see it, now I've lost it again. Oh, it's over here. I'll put that one standing up as well. And we're going to do another one. So I've got this one kind of planned out because it is a bit of a struggle. So this is another old, this is a 1700s book page, but it's a printout. And I just put coffee dyed paper. And I thought I would stitch this just scanned bit of text there, and I'd just stick that down in the center, in the central section. So as I mentioned, I feel like it is better to fold and know where your folds are before you glue, because on my first one I like things a bit off center. I did have my you know, my glued down bits going over the folds, and then that can be hazardous at times. So we'll put that one there, I think. That's my little sample. And that's again, that's one of those German ones. I really like those. It's quite old. And they made doona covers and pillows and things out of them. But I do like it's not twill, this one. It's not the twill pattern, but it is the, you know, the two colours kind of fabric. I think I'll have the thinner bit going there. Like that. And what else did I was going to put, I felt like it's fitting to put one of these antique embroidery sort of patterns on. I think they're good things to use. Not that one, I need this one. Hopefully I put enough glue on there. So you'll need a glue that will glue down your fabric, obviously. And then just a regular glue stick. And no, I haven't stuck that upside down. Okay, so that's like that. And then I was going to put just this piece of script here, and I haven't decided what to put there. Something else. I need something else there, but we'll do that together. We might fold it and see what it looks like. I've got a piece of lace attached to my glue. I don't really care what direction the writing's going. Here it's going one way and here it's going the other, because I think it was folded. And yeah, they used to fold them and have the external part being the address. I think that lace might need to come off there. So we'll put this one. This is an old English fabric. This was the I think it was the selvage. It's stamped or printed on, or I don't know, block printed. And I love that old medieval sort of image. I think it's medieval. Looks medieval to me. I can probably turn my iPad off now. I'm not really looking at it. I've kind of got my idea of what they're supposed to look like. Put that one like that. I do care the direction here because The writing's going that way. Or was I going to put it the other way? I think I was going to put it the other way. Just a sec. It'll be sticky. No, I was going to do it that way. Oh, gosh, Rachel, get your act together. There. Oh, now I've done it all crooked. I think I'm going to look for another piece of fabric. Just move Tracy's labels over there. Okay, let's see what else can happen here. Let's see what else. So what I'm doing really is just sort of coordinating them. I like the colours. And so let's see if I've got anything else that I can add here. I don't know. Probably not purple. Or I could go to the trim department. You know, the faux trim, because it's printed out trim. It's not real trim, obviously. Oh, we could go to the lace department. Oh, no, that's a very special piece of lace. We can't use that. So here we could have some sort of label, I feel, or something, and that's going to fold like that. That's going to be like that. So we do need something else. Let's have a look. So I'm thinking, instead of an eyelet on this one, what about if we had like some sort of tab? Now that goes with this, doesn't it? So we could have, this is new. Someone sent me this. I want to put that quite like that there. I think I can glue that down there. I like that. A little bit of texture. Put my very mushy glue on it. Put that down there. I can still put a tab on. Got glue all over my fingers. Maybe we'll have some sort of label there. That I'm happy with that. So we've got our embroidery sample, our fabric's all a bit sticky. It all needs to dry. I wonder if we could have oh, I quite like that on there. I'm going to put that on there. That'll be lumpy. Make sure you put your glue on the right side. Oh, I can hear weird noises outside. Someone's very noisy outside. Okay, you probably can't hear it. I like that. So I'm not going to do a tab now. I've got that there. I feel like I need something else here though. I really do. Let's just see. They're all too big. You know, something like that. Or another fabric sample. What about if we could find another fabric sample to go there? What about a piece of, no, it's not the right colour, that one. Got a spot here. We could have a spot. It's a new fabric. Not everything I have is old. Don't mind a bit of a, oh, I don't mind that. I think I might glue that down there. That's another sample. We're in Mushville. There we go. Put that there. I like the pink and the red. Okay, so that's that. And then we've got this over here, and I didn't glue that down properly. I'm just wondering if I don't think I need anything else. No. Okay, well, I think that one's done. Fun little sampler there. Now, we're going to do another one. Whereas, do I have any more letters that are already torn? Because I did pre-prepare myself a little bit. I just moved my mess over there so I can see better. Get rid of this sticky piece. Okay. Let's see if I've got any more letters. Oh, yes, I do. Not letters. These are printed out pages, really. This one's lovely. So let's just tear this one down. We'll do one more. Now, did I finish saying what I was saying? Yes, I did. I did. When I can, I am just going to sit and stitch random pieces of fabric together, and then I don't know what I'll do with them. I'll compile them in something. I'm keeping those strips because they're quite good for the envelopes, and I need to do more envelopes because I got so many. Okay, so that's that. So let's do our folding. I'm just wondering if I want to fold this one differently. I might fold this one up like this and then across like that. So it's a bit smaller to go and sit and pop into a smaller journal. Now, I have a few bits and pieces over here that I really liked. Oh, yeah, I really liked this one. And I might need a bigger. I liked these together. Let's see how we go. Put that. I need it bigger. So let's just, I want to do this one because I think it's going to be really pretty. So I'm just going to grab another one. I'm sorry. I thought these letters were quite handy for it because you then have the scope to put your scripty bits on, whereas if it's all scripty, it might all be a bit blendy. Scripty and blendy. Just taking the straight edges off because I accidentally printed full page. So I'm going to do that one. So we're doing 2 more. So let's see how we want this. I might put that. I'm going to only do a small flat fold over, like so. And I need to get rid of this. Okay. So here we're going to glue down. So it's a bit different to those ones in the sense that they were like the full page like that, because we need to fold them to put into the pockets or whatever. So I'm going to have that there. And I did want to have her here. So I thought I could have her here and that. So you can only just see the script. And that's why I didn't do it on the smaller one, because it was covering everything up. But I really like that look. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put this here. I'm just going to grab a piece of paper. And then I haven't worked out the rest, so we'll see what happens. Not that glue. Ding dong. See, I told you I wouldn't use everything. I knew I wouldn't use it. I printed all this. It took me forever. Print out all this crazy stuff, and then I didn't use it all. Oh, I need to put her on first. Make sure I'm not off camera, off screen. Put her up there. Lovely lady. Yep, that's fine. And then we'll glue down the fabric with the mush glue. There. I love that. This is like almost one of my favorites, I think. Really like that. Who knew that I would love that? Okay, so that's going to go there. I don't like this bit here. I'm going to tear that off more. It's too big. And I don't care if it's crooked. That's better. Yes, that's much better. And just run your nails along so it folds down nicely. I'll probably put, oh, that would be nice there, but I don't want to cover up the Adventor. Okay, well, let's just open this out now and see what's going to happen. Or no, we'll just look at it like this, I think. We're going to have a little bit of something happening over here. So I felt like that trim would be nice with that fabric. So put this here. It's like it's a little note. Oh, and this could be a little receipt. We'll put that down there. We'll have this, but we need something else. Oh, I wonder if a little bit of twill would be nice. I'll have the little person. So let's see how this looks. So we could have that there, the receipt down here, this. Oh, I like that. And then that or that. I think I'm going to glue those down. Anyway, I'm happy with those. So they don't have to be like, I was thinking you could have like, you could then add a flower. Like you could fussy cut a flower and it could be like the outfit is inspired by the colours in the flower. So you could have, if you wanted to make it more botanical, you could add a flower, a fussy cut flower to it. This could be a fun thing to do for the other antique document journal as well. Could be a fun piece of ephemera to put in with some of your favourite bits and pieces. Oh, that's way too much glue there. Just a minute. This is a dry, wet one. I'll just take it off. Not very well. Oh, yes, it's all right. It's all good. Okay. I really do have glue everywhere. Pretending like this is the receipt, the the quote. Let's say it's the quote. We'll say it's the quote. Now, do we want a little piece of this somewhere? Maybe. No, I did want to use this here, but I don't. Now I'm not so sure. A little piece there. I'm going to stick it there. Why not? And I could decide to add an eyelet, but I think I'm going to leave this one for now. I like that. Do I need to add a... Just seeing if I want to add a little Tracy label. Kind of like, you know, sometimes on the... I've got some laces that have the little sample thing on them too. That's what these could be like. They're little sample stickers. I'm just going to see if I want this blue one here. I wasn't planning on hanging around for so long, but here I am. You could also just put an eyelet here and then put some baker's twine through it. And yes, I think that finishes it off. You could put some baker's twine through it just to hold it shut if you wanted to. I think that would look good as well. So that's that one. I'm not going to add any more for the moment. Oh, see that it does have glue there. Let's just wipe it off. Let that one dry. Now let's have a play with this one and then we're done. Okay, let's see what we have. I've got this nice writing here still again. We won't use that. I think I might like to use the what is that? The Notre Dame. Oh my goodness, really sticky. Oh, and I love this too. I didn't use that. It could be lovely on there. Maybe I'll use that. Yeah, I'm actually going to glue that right now. Oh, look, there's a man. What's he doing? Oh, it's a priest. He's looking. I thought he was looking through the pasta. It's a fringe. Sorry, guys. I got distracted. I thought he was looking through pasta. I thought, what is he looking through the pasta for? Shouldn't be touching it. Someone's got to eat it. Okay. I'll put this one here. It's got nothing to do with fabric samples, but I'm making it up as I go. I'm just doing whatever I feel like. This could be the sample for the curtain. How about that? Oh, I love that piece of fabric. Don't know. Right. Let's see what else is flying around. We've got this. I don't think I want something like that. Okay. I wanted to have a look over here. See that? I think I'd like that. Okay, and I might put that there. I'm going to have a little piece of this, I've decided. Down here, I like the colours. And I'm wondering, we just like an old, do we want any hemp? No. We'll have a look at that. Oh, ticking's always nice. I told you the ticking could come back and visit us. Put a little ticking tab on there. I don't know, I'm going to glue those in place. Let's decide as we glue. Oh my word. I don't really enjoy gluing on these magazine papers. They're, well, no, book papers they are, but they're slippery. And I slip and slide in all directions. Like that. So that's that. I'm quite happy with that. I could put a little piece of this. Just have a little piece of that somewhere. I don't want to cover things up, that's my issue. Well, I will cover up a little bit. I've got issues. Okay, put that there. So, oh, I like that. Okay, and then on this side, I'm wondering, I'd like to get some textile on this side somewhere. No, just sort of pick up random things here. No. I might not have anything that I want to use here with, you know, nearby. I just might not have it. I've put the other ticking there, so I don't want to put that. I don't want to use that. I think that's about all I've got. I did have a bit that I've been, I've got these that are printed on hemp, but no, we don't want those. Oh, I did have a little piece of fabric here. I'm going to stick a bunny on. Where has it gone? I had a little piece of fabric that I didn't use. Here it is. Might be a bit modern. It's quite nice though. Oh, I think I might stick that there. Yes. Okay, that's that side. Oh, I love that. That's that side. And then in here, it just folds down like that. You could decide to have something in there, but I don't know if I really want to. Quite like that. Let's tear this off. Oh, actually, I might fold it. No, I don't want. I won't fold it around the corner. I'm going to glue that there. I think it's a distraction from that look, you know, being upside down, even though you're going to fold it down. I like that. And do I want anything else? I don't think so. This could also be glued up and it could be a pocket, you know. Don't have to have it folding down if you don't want to. No, I don't think I want to put anything else. I think that's done. Okay, so that's that one. So that is what I came up with, inspired by the sample pieces. Again, an eyelet there, a bit of stuff wrapped around could be really nice. I really like them. I think they're a bit of fun. So that's that one. And this is just the last one we did. Then I really like this one, how this turned out. There. And then this was the first one I did off camera with the little eyelet and the dangles there. So I'll open it out so you can see. That's what it looks like. That's the inside. And then, oh, I love this one too. I love blue and pink together, like navy and pink, and with them. And it's like it's the sample fabrics for the outfit. So there we go. So I hope you enjoyed that. That's my day 5, inspired by Pinterest old sampler page. Day 5 of the 100-day project. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again soon. Bye.